Friends, welcome to Battletech Solaris Nights, episode 126. Seth Kabrinski versus Linhildr. Seth, I don't have anything for you. Nothing has really changed in your regard. Osmond is dead, though.
Yeah,
he slipped in the shower and fell and hit his head and died.
Yes, slipped.
I mean, the local papers are calling him Osmond I'll slip.
Yep.
They're doing, like a dude with a pirate hat, like reaching down to get some soap. Two panel. The second panel is him upside down. His head hits the ground. The soap is going up, right?
Only on Solaris is a dead man mocked so horribly.
Are you kidding me? Have you seen anything ever?
Yeah. I think Seth goes. Well, I mean, not in relation to this, but he's gonna go talk to Elizabeth.
All right.
So I'll knock on her office door and then enter when she.
Yeah.
Lets him in.
I mean, we're getting the new Elizabeth look, right? Okay. We're no longer New Avalon Institute of Science sweatshirt eating pizza, desperate to try to get some sort of small time stable working. She's got the shoulder inserts, 1980s power suit, hair done up, held in place. Mr. Kabrinski, please, what can I do for you?
Elizabeth, I was just stopping in one last time. There has been some. I mean, nobody's been selected as your replacement yet. Sorry, my dog's growling at me. She can't get into the room. I was wondering, what would it take if you're interested? There's been some talk of trying to retain you as stable manager.
She gives you a very clear number that's in the tens of millions of C-bill a year.
Yeah, which is like, how much of a percentage raise is it over her current salary?
Over 1,000%. However, it is appropriate for the level of competition that
that we are competing at now, with multiple people in like the top 20s, multiple people
aiming for championship now.
Yeah, like shooting for
brand championship.
Yeah, shooting for the top, basically.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah, Seth will forward that number to the investors if they're interested in keeping her.
All right. I mean, look, no matter what happens, she took, like percentage investment in the stable, right?
Yeah, it's like
so when she walks away, she'll just cash out, and it'll be a nice chunk of retirement change. But she built this company.
Yeah. She took the long shot of stock options, hoping that the stable wouldn't burn out.
It's pretty close.
I mean, yeah, right. Well, we've been riding the knife's edge the whole 5-year period. So, I think he says, just once again, I'd like to wish you well in whatever endeavor comes next. Even if it's returning to the stable as manager.
Thank you. I hope that you do well. Have you seen the news?
What news are you referring to?
She slides you over a new Comstar brand, but obviously Clan Diamond Shark clone knockoff, I pewed.
I pewed. What is I pewed?
It's, you know, listen, man. I don't know knockoff brand names. You know what I mean? I know they exist. I just literally in this moment couldn't tell you one. Right?
It's Arple. It's Apple, but with an A-R.
Okay. Oshkosh. Oh my gosh. Levant jeans. Got to get your Levants.
It's Gucci, but with a J.
Gucci. Oh my god.
Oh man.
All right. She slides over the Artful tablet. Top story on Solaris is that there's a new heavy class champion, and they're not a mech warrior. Rachel Rifle died today after taking multiple bomb hits to the head. Vimy Diamond Shark, round 1, instant knockout victory, killing her.
Bombs are legal in a Solaris arena?
Yeah.
You don't even have to be within return fire range for that to work. But
the arenas are designed so that you have to be in return fire range no matter where you're at, right? Like they're small. Okay.
Yeah.
And number 2 is that you know, doesn't matter how high a rank Vimy has, he'll never qualify for the grand championship since it's mech warrior only.
Right.
Unless he wants to go in his Viper. He's not doing shit.
Yeah. Are aerospace allowed in class 6 as well?
No, because class 6 is mech warrior only.
Okay. Gotcha.
Look, in the canon of Solaris, technically class 6 are the only people that compete in the grand championship, but I wanted to give everybody a chance to compete, so I made it so the top 20 also get in on it. But no, the grand championship is just the Royal Rumble of class 6.
Right. Okay. Like Seth reads it over and says, well, good for Vimy.
She doesn't have anything further to say.
Yep. I think Seth just like nods, stands up, and leaves.
Okay.
I think that's pretty much it. I think Seth has finished most of his, or wrapped up most of his storylines this season. At least until the finale, right? So I don't really need to research Linhildr, because we been knew what Linhildr's got.
All right. Linhildr has issued a press statement. She attends in what is obviously a Free Rasselhag Republic military uniform, but like the no unit patches, nothing like that.
Yeah, no like identifying.
Just the Apex Dragon symbol and a new symbol, which, you know, the banners behind you tell you is the symbol of the Rasselhag Restoration. And she just does a quick address saying, today's match is not one about money or power. It's not going to move anyone in the rankings here. I'm not sure why anyone is interested in it, but Seth Ghostbear possesses information I require. My victory today will be total and overwhelming. Seth is an excellent pilot, but he's more a bear than a wolf. And the hunting in the forest today will favor a different kind of predator. Thank you. People are like, you know, shutter flashes everywhere.
I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
AP.
Yeah.
As because this is a trial of possession, is it an informal trial or is it a formal trial recognized by the Solaris government? In that
For what?
For if I win, I can take Linhildr as a bondsman.
I mean, this is not an official Solaris match.
Okay.
This is an exhibition match. What the two of you agree to.
Sure.
If you think Linhildr, if you could convince Linhildr for it, it's going to be you on the line as well.
Sure. But I don't think Linhildr's going to pull a Kyle Morgan.
What would you do if she does Kyle Morgan you?
I don't know.
Well, put it on the table and find out.
Sure.
All right.
Okay. I guess let's get to initiatives.
I mean, are you offering those extra? All right. So she flat out rejects.
Yeah, okay. That's
that
fine.
Ownership of her goods. She's like, first off, my mech doesn't belong to me. It belongs to the stable, who are graciously allowing me to use it in today's match. But I don't belong to Clan Wolf. And I don't intend to either.
Very well.
She leaves. There's no Selah or any mocking answer. Let me go ahead and get these Rasselhag dice. All right, my man, Lawson out there clutching his Linhildr Dakimakura, got like one of those, how in Idol music videos, all the fans have like the colored sticks. He's got the light blue sticks for Linhildr. He's got the, medieval era Sengoku style fan with Linhildr on it. He's ready to go.
I heart Queen Wasp t-shirt.
No. Ever since she was betrayed by her own stable, she stopped using Queen Wasp. Now she's Linhildr of the Restorationists.
I see.
Yeah.
I got an 11.
Well, I got a 9, so it's like 11, but just not as good.
And so for SPAs, I'm bringing Melee Master, Jumping Jack, and Melee Specialist?
All right. Melee Specialist is -1 to melee attacks.
Yep. But the Melee Master is the double attack.
Yes.
All right, short. I'll deploy on the top side, but we're going to do short sides.
Sure. Yeah, I'm good to go. Wow, this has been a long time coming. I remember when people bought the Venom for Linhildr.
All right, and I'm coming in at 8 points of heat.
Okay. All right, 9.
7. So I'll go first. Actually, how fast is she? You know what? Fuck it. I choose to win initiative.
Okay. I'm good. Go ahead.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So we'll go right there. 8. And I fire enough to build 1 point of heat.
Okay. All right. Glemo Ratosaurus. Varen.
That's a 6 for me.
Initiative of 3.
Okay, I figured I needed to get in on the melee game before the season was over. This build, by the way, has been in production since season 1. I think maybe even since the test. Because originally this build was for when Cosmo had said something to piss Seth off, and so he was like, "Okay, I'll build something that can beat the shit out of you." So we just need the thing with the math symbols just zooming past your head.
So funny. You know that?
Yeah. It's just a lucky initiative roll for me that I rolled poorly, but then you rolled even worse.
Now hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just making sure you can't instantly get behind me. Yeah, you can. There would be bad news moving there. Facing because I'm gonna jump to get where I'm going, but I just don't know where I'm going.
Yeah. The possibilities, man. The variables.
Mm-hmm. You're right about the variables.
Yep. And this is the thing about light fights is it's like, because the first hits are crippling usually.
Hold on.
Yep.
I guess I gotta commit. No way for you to get behind me, but yeah. I'd rather you just don't even get into melee with me.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to happen, though. What is a jump of 7? Is that 3?
Yep.
Nah, so it's 4. Okie dokie. Light him up with those 4 pulse lasers.
Yeah. Got to figure out whether I want to actually do that, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the jump already puts me at half.
Yeah, right.
More than half. I mean, it's almost all my heat. So,
I mean, you can light up one of the pulse lasers and not overheat.
I'm gonna do 2, actually. And Oh my god. That is actually a miss.
Yeah.
What
a miss, though. Yeah.
I'll re-roll.
Okay.
Because I mean, I really don't need that high. That's high enough. All right, there you go.
So what is that? 6 to the head?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will spend a glory and use Battle Drill 4 to negate the pilot damage.
But how do you do it so gloriously?
So I think like, as you know, as he's landing, like she's firing up at him, and the pulse lasers go to stitch across his cockpit, and he just crosses the axe blades in front of his face, and they go up the side of those instead.
I like that it's some like a Gundam Xeon shit where like the axe blades ends up glowing red.
Yeah.
All right, now I just need to do it again. My fucking god! Holy shit! What garbage rolls are these?
All right, let's see here.
Didn't even need that high of a number.
So I jumped at 7. That'd be 19. Yeah, all right. I'm going to do an alpha strike. So 1, 2, 6. Looking for 6s. We'll start with the ER large laser. That hits in the 5. So right leg for 5. Or I'm sorry, not 5. I believe that's 8. Yeah.
Okay, it's internal.
2 crits.
It's fine. I don't need legs to move. Just gonna jump jet everywhere. Now I am.
All right. First crit. Again. 4 is foot actuator.
All right.
Then second crit is upper leg actuator.
+2.
And then the ER medium laser. Also hits center torso for 5.
Okay.
All right, and that finishes my shooting.
Stay standing. Stay standing, but barely.
Okay.
Oh, man. I think I'm gonna throw hands.
Okay.
I just want a luck shot for the head over and over again. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Sure.
that's almost certainly not going to hit.
Yeah.
Let's see. 3.
Throwing 2 punches though, right?
Yeah, but the number I need to hit is surprisingly high.
Yeah.
That is high enough, though. That's high enough.
That'll play.
That's the right torso for whatever
a 35-ton mech does.
Right.
With punches, I believe that's 4 points of damage.
I'm getting the book. Punching is 1 for every 10, so yeah, it's 4 points to the right torso. Right. Or whatever that means, which is not much.
Yep.
How did you end up with so much more armor than me? Did you like?
Because I maximized my armor potential.
Yeah, and you threw endosteel on as well. Must be nice having all that extra money to throw around.
I mean, it's only a 2 wealth upgrade, but it is nicer than your standard Venom. All right, so we're gonna double hatchet with TSM. So 2, 3, 7, but then I'm a -2 because hatchets are regularly -1 as well, right?
I think so.
Okay, so we're looking for 5s. That'll do. And then hit location is a 2, which is left torso for 14.
Okay, there's 1 internal left.
And 2 crits there.
There's nothing useful in there.
Okay. I mean, your engine's in there.
Yeah, there's nothing useful in here.
That's a 4-4.
That's nothing.
4-1.
Jump jet. Still bad, but I don't really have any good options.
4-3.
It's a pulse laser.
Yeah.
It's fine because I can't fire all my pulse lasers at this point.
Yeah. And then second hatchet also hits. The 5, which is right arm.
Wait, are you rolling for? Are you rolling for punch location?
Oh yes, I was.
Hatchets are full body, right?
Yes, they are. I forgot about that. So that's actually left arm then, and I don't remember what the other one was.
It's fine. The arm and the torso are gone. For how much? 14, right?
Yep.
Okay. I mean that's the fight. All 3 fusion engines are done.
All right. And then I build.
All right. Linhildr just gets out of her mech and waits for the J1 recovery vehicle to come get it.
Yep.
As you get out of your mech, you're approached by someone who says, Solaris 7. It's a place where anything can happen. I'm Duncan Fisher here to talk with Star Captain Seth Kabrinski. Seth, why don't you tell me how you stalked out of the woods and immediately put down the Queen Wasp?
Well, Duncan, this has been a mech that I've had lined up for quite some time. And I know a lot of people think that the clans are not fond of melee combat, and that would be true of most clans. But in Clan Wolf and Exile, we do things a little bit differently.
Seth Kabrinski, a real standout from the rest of the clans. Seth, what are you looking forward to in the off-season?
Well, I'm looking forward to sharpening up my skills, keeping in the game, and when I come back next year, looking forward to getting into the grand tournament.
Well, I just wanted to thank today's sponsor, the General Motors Company. We don't know how we got into this game, but thank God they still haven't sued us. We invented the first fusion engine in the year 2020, and by God, we'll invent the last one. General Motors Company, brought to you by Donegal Broadcasting. I've been Duncan Fisher, and I hope that you'll go home tonight with someone who loves you.
Because God knows he won't.
I think he will. I mean,
yeah, sure.
Just won't be his ex-wife.
It'll be his next future ex-wife.
God, that's the worst pickup line I've ever heard of. Where the guys are like, "Hey, you looking to be my third ex-wife?" I'm like, damn, yeah. Has that ever worked? I mean, I guess twice it might have worked. I mean, that's it for Linhildr. She doesn't have any backup mechs, so totally trashing and completely destroying her mech pretty much knocks her out of Solaris for this season.
Yep.
Trying to guilt the silent investors, but I think that the light slot has already been bought.
I'm stable champion, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, so I can just assign her a new mech.
Yeah, you got a roster full of light mechs to give a light mech pilot.
I've got a brand new, basically untouched, customized Venom that I'm never going to use again.
Oh my god! What an asshole! Basically,
I'm just saying. Like it's got a couple laser scars. You might want to replace some of the head or cockpit armor.
She'll just use what was left over from her mech.
Yeah, exactly. But so I think I don't know that this has any actual like bearing on the next season, but I think Seth is going to hold a press conference where he is going to announce that he is going to move to become an independent mech warrior.
Oh, it will make a difference because you won't get the bonus for whoever becomes the new manager.
Okay.
All right. Independent Seth Kabrinski. All right. Get out of here then. You don't want to wait until maybe after the final.
So I would like to wait until I know who the stable manager is going to be. Because like if it's Trace Billings, I'm fucking gone, dude. But if it's like so I think if it's C,
maybe we don't have this scene. Just save it for the after. Yeah. I was thinking we might do like a post season 2 aftermath, like a short sit down with everybody.
Yeah, that would probably be a better.
Several people may be dead, so
that's true. Yeah, that's true. Seth might not even live to make this announcement.
I mean, look when there's that many mechs on the field. And their sole objective is to kill you so that they can recover the blood name, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is pretty likely that Seth will die.
Yeah.
It's just a question of if the rest of the stable will die with him. You know what I mean? Like, if you stand in the open, there's going to be enough stuff shooting at you.
Sure. That I'll get taken down.
Rather than perhaps commit yourself to something you don't believe in yet. Is there another thing or another storyline you'd like to? This is it. It's time to wrap up the story. So
yeah, I'll say I can't think of anything. Can you?
Out of Seth, I mean, you neatly resolved Word of Blake possibly killing you. You decided not to pursue any of that.
Yeah, I mean, I let it.
That I think what you see is a quick news broadcast that it like blurs out you. There's no mention of who the pilot of the mech is, but it's like two very serious looking media subcast techs talking on a Diamond Shark news program being rebroadcast to all the clans. Like, today on Solaris, another Inner Sphere warrior falls before the great might of the clans. This brazen, arrogant warrior was defeated by a clan pilot using a copy of their own machine. Defeated instantly in the first move of combat. Can there be any doubt? And it skips over all of the like hatcheting and just the laser beaming, right?
Yeah. And then it just cuts to like Linhildr's mech like laying there, like half of its smoking torso is like gone. There's no way that's a laser. That's a laser.
This hero took a shot, a blow to the head, and still came out on top in the match. Our hats off to our brave warriors on Solaris, who are still proving that even though they may no longer be with their units, they still stand above the Inner Sphere. This broadcast brought to you by the 359th Striker Cluster. If you're looking for a blood harvest trial, try the 359th today. What was it? Yeah, it was called the Harvest Trials. That's what it was called. Yeah. Look, Vimi's out here trying to rep for, Gamma Galaxy. You know what I mean? Like,
it is
this
nice
guy's
to know.
Look, this guy wants to be a Star Colonel, maybe like a Sokon one day.
Galaxy Commander, yeah. Galaxy Commander Vimy Diamond Shark here.
No. He'll definitely have a blood name.
Yeah.
He's been promised a blood name shot like Vlad Ward was. He's got a free blood name shot just as soon as he comes home after he fights you, win or lose.
Should he survive?
It's time to pick up that jewel blood name that he's been thirsting for his entire life.
Yeah. All right. I think that's it for me then.
Galaxy Commander Vimy Jewel.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound as good as Vimy Diamond Shock.
Well, you lose the
shock.
The Bostonian accent on shock.
You mean Jewel? Jewel? That's what they sound like,
Yeah.
You got to do the up at the end. Bostonians agree. I'm doing this wrong.
Oh man.
There's no W in Jewel in Boston. It's just JOOL.
Yeah. Yep. It's just Jewel.
Is this it? Is this it, Spoon? Are we just done 40 minutes in? 35 minutes in? We can't even do something rotten in Kislev tonight because we can't say, but
right.
I'm gonna be there because Rad will be there, but
yeah.
Damn it, this was the chance. We could have done it. We could have had it, guys.
Yeah.
We were so close.
Yeah. But you can't control.
I can't control everything. The secret Star Wars game. It's true.
Yeah. So
just no other plot lines you want to push? All right. Well, the final scene.
So. And the fact that you keep asking me is making me paranoid that I've forgotten.
You haven't forgotten anything. That's the thing. You haven't. I just didn't know if there was anything else. Final scene is a man sitting in a triple F burger, looking at a poster of all of his accomplishments. Every sharp project he's ever put forward. He's packing everything into a box, right? Getting ready to leave management of the 4 triple Fs on planet, right? He's transferring to another branch somewhere. It's a promotion, regional field office, right? Control of the Rim Collection's triple Fs. But he comes across his greatest failure. They had the packaging ready. They had the ad campaign already bought. Ghost Bear Burger.
Yeah, just an old dusty like poster of the advertising for the Ghost Bear Burger.
And a single tear slips down his eye. This would have taken him not just to regional management, but possibly nationals. And it wasn't just about the promotion. He just wanted to taste that delicious Ghost Bear meat. He wanted to sink his mandibles. He wanted to get those canines, sink them right there into that juicy Ghost Bear Burger, that protein-rich, super dense meat. They say it tastes like Wagyu number 5 beef, A5.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, instead of going to Tharkad, he's going to Donegal now.
No, he's going to the Rim Collection.
Oh, okay.
It's this cool new place that's about to start happening on the edge. It's the old who's the usurper? Amaris. It's the old Amaris worlds. It's like 5 pirate worlds that decided to go legit.
It was more than that. The Rimworlds Republic was huge.
Well, but the Rim Collection is only like 5 or 6 worlds.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, most of the Rim Worlds Republic is now Lyran Alliance territory.
Right.
As they expanded the border outwardly, they swallowed it up.
Yeah.
The rest of them are mostly burning holes in the ground where Kerensky showed up and was just like, oh, you know what? Warships are great.
Yeah. All of this orbital bombardment.
It's honestly shocking how that isn't a bigger plot line in Battletech. They were like, the Smoke Jaguars did it once, and everyone was like, oh, poggers! This is so bad! Let's never do it again!
Yeah.
I'll never get over the fact that Malvina Hazen is like, you know what? Rather than take this warship, I'm gonna crash it into my own throne world. I'm just gonna...
That's because she is fucking crazy.
Literally, because the writing is awful, man. They're literally just like, you know what we need to do? We need to just kill.
So
how do they run a functional clan without a government? You know, that's my question, right? You can get 10 guys in a mech to act like ravenous wolves, but in like 6 months down the line, they're not going to have any fucking food or oxygen. They're just going to be dudes in rusting shitholes. How does Malvina Hazen run the largest goddamn army in existence, full of like 6 different factions, when she blew up her own homeworld?
Dude.
It doesn't. There's a lot of Battletech stuff where, like, you know, it would be cool if we just rammed one of our own ships into the homeworld. Someone's like, yeah, man, that would be great. Pass me that copium you're huffing real quick.
I was thinking today about you guys talking about Varen's episodes. I'm like, people just hate Word of Blake, man.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
And the whole like,
they're nebulously defined, but there's literally no positive aspect to them.
Yeah. Well, and like that whole storyline, I think, was like the whole jihad storyline, like, was just rough.
No,
dude.
They were planning Word of Blake long before jihad, like 7 or 8 years before the actual jihad.
Yeah, but like
they were still shitty people nobody liked.
Right. But like, so my biggest problem with the Word of Blake storyline, like the schism of Comstar, fine, that's actually interesting, but it's the whole, like, the master and the real Thomas Merrick, and
that was like, confusing.
It's
and
like
dumb.
the third or fourth time they've gone, actually, this dude's a body double. He's a clone. It's like, what the fuck? Was there something in the water back in like the 80s that they were like, clone storylines? They're the best. They're just every storyline.
And the thing is, you never really see cloning technology ever again until the clans, and then even then, it's still just kind of brushed over. Because they're never like, these 6 people, they all look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Even like Aiden, Diana, and what was his wife's name?
Well, are they clones, or are they all just made from the same like genetic material? Like twins,
I mean,
basically?
they are the 100 Sibco is all clones of 2 people.
Okay. Gotcha.
You know. It's just that random mutation causes them chromosomally to check male or female or whatnot, and small mutations, but they are supposed to be exact clones of.
And I think the main reason it gets brushed over in the clan tech world is because they're like, oh, well, we don't do cloning because why would you make a copy of someone? Like,
I'm just saying, you could have had an army of Kerenskis.
Sure.
Not Nicholas. Maybe Andre. I'm talking Big Daddy Kerensky, right?
Yeah. Alexander.
Yeah, Alexander Kerensky or Andre.
Yeah. Not Nicholas.
I feel like Andre Kerensky is the deep water of Battletech. Once you know who he is, you're like, all right, I'm way too deep in the lore.
I know way too much about this game.
I'll tell you what killed Word of Blake for me, and it was, I mean, as with all things, it's Operation Bulldog and Task Force Serpent, where they're like, here's this dude that we really love a lot in fiction. His name is Morgan Hassick Davian. He's the coolest fucker in the entire world. All right. Yeah. And then they go off on Task Force Serpent, right? Morgan's like, by God, you will work together or I'll fucking turn this fleet around. Okay. Yeah. And then he's killed out of nowhere. And everyone's like, it must have been Catherine. And in the end, they're like, no, it was a random Word of Blake dude who decided to kill him for no reason. He had literally no reason to do it at all.
And it's never explained ever again.
No. The canon theory is that he killed Morgan so that the fleet would turn around, and so the word of Blake could be the ones who conquered the clans.
Oh God.
It's still my God. The thing is, everything about that assassin, I think his name was Lucas Penrose, was so good because when he died, he was killed by like secret undercover ninja agents in the fleet who were like so fast they exposed their sword for a half second and then closed it, and Penrose is just like blood everywhere.
And then they tried to do the same thing to
they cut his arm off. What are you talking about?
No. Well, yeah, but he didn't die.
Oh, I'm sorry. They just mortally crippled him and left him for Victor Davian to finish off. He showed up in the clan chambers and everyone was like, damn, look at this bitch. You only got one fucking arm right now. They all said, we're not going to follow you, Lincolnosis. Do it your own shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he went, oh, well, actually, we fucked up, and now the Inner Sphere is kicking our ass. You guys need to come help them, all the other clans. But
I think they ended up with 14 people. Like, they were like, yep, the Smoke Jaguars are all dead. There are 14 of us left.
Well, and technically there's the entire regiment of the... Like
you're talking about Paul Moon's captured band who ended up becoming the
Fidelis.
Man. Yeah. See, the thing is, the Fidelis were so cool when they were introduced. And then immediately they were just like, you know what? We spent our whole life serving the Republic. We should destroy it. We should fucking betray everybody we know and kill them all.
Hang on. I think my high's wearing off. Can some more of that copium? Oh man.
I don't understand. They were like, yep. We're the Fidelis. We call ourselves the Fidelis because we're always loyal to the Republic. We will stop at nothing for the Republic. Blamely Pardo shows up out of nowhere. Is like, oh, I can't write a novel without a traitor, guys. I need the Fidelis. Get over here. They're the Smoke Jaguar now.
Oh God. All right, man.
All right. We managed to get another 10 minutes out of this episode.
There we go.
Still no plot line you want to wrap up here? Maybe you want to form a new second Fidelis of like former... It's not... Listen, Ghost Bears who become wolves is a popular storyline. Yeah. Wolves who become bears, also a popular storyline. I'm just saying, there's an intermixing there.
It's happened at least twice with significant characters in the fiction.
Didn't Karu become a ghost bear as well? I wouldn't call him significant.
So. Yeah, but no, who I'm talking about are Ragnar Magnusson and the dude they call the War Bear.
Yeah,
and
the Sun Bear, I think is what it was called, or some shit.
Yeah. And
he designed the new mech specifically to fight the Jade Falcons. He's like, yep, I'm gonna design a mech to kill Jade Falcons. I was like, I don't know what the fuck that means.
The first guy to see how much of a badass and Mary Sue that Alaric Ward was, and he went, okay, I'll join you, I guess.
Oh God, I hate Alaric so much. He's been out for a solid decade, and I've never liked him at any point. And when they revealed that he was the incest baby of Victor and Catherine, I was like, okay, this is not the guy.
Well, see, so when you say it like that,
it sounds as bad as it is. Yeah. But I mean, imagine your sister hates you so much she spends her entire life stealing everything you own, killing your wife,
including your DNA,
and your mother, and then she makes a hate baby with your DNA.
Yeah. Jesus. Oh my God, Catherine.
Oh, Battletech. I'm not asking for much, guys. I'm just for just a little bit, just something believable, okay?
So it's like that.
I just want you to crawl over the finish line, please.
Oh man,
I'm not saying you have to run away from it screaming.
To be fair, the setting has been around for what, like 40 years at this point.
25.
So, it's been around. Oh yeah, no, that's true. Yeah.
Didn't the clan invasion Fox, wasn't that the 25th anniversary? Well, maybe that was
no,
the
20. It was so I think Battletech was like the original founding was 89.
Okay.
Right? And then Clan Invasion happened like 5 years later in like 94.
God,
I think.
so long ago.
My years are probably off, but like it's been around for like 30 years at least. So because like there was the 25th anniversary box set in like the mid-teens.
Yeah.
So
all right.
Yeah, man.
This is it, Spoon. The final chance for you to do free, final save before last boss, and then you enter the epilogue campaign of season 3, where there's no deviating from the linear storyline.
Let me think about if there's anything I need to do in case Seth dies.
You have your package to send to people in case you die, informing them about the true truth.
Yep. Yeah, no, I think I'm good.
All right.
Final answer.
All right. That's it, audience. This is the last you'll ever hear of him, because he's definitely dying.
Definitely going to die.
Yeah.
However, before we go, I do level up. And I'm going to take the last move out of Legends. Yeah. The hop in my ride. And so I think final like post cutscene or post credits cutscene is the Clan Wolf and Exile dropship landing on planet, and like you see like the shot of the Timberwolf. Yeah. And then like a tech is like comes over and it's like, hey, what do we do with the other one? And then it cuts to black.
Wow. I hate this. I hate when my players are like, you know what? I'm going to surprise you, Arthur. And I'm like, I don't need these surprises, man. Work with me. Work with me.
Sure. I thought that was good.
It is good. And if I was an audience member, I'd appreciate it. I'm out here trying to build people up. And my cast members are always like, he'll never guess what's under this trap card. It's the left arm of Exodia.
I play Pot of Greed.
No, you don't. All right, we're done. I'm stopping on that.
All right.